Hi, this is Angie and at Gardenside Cottage, and welcome. And I never thought I would be able to do this again after we had a terrible storm. It was, they said, like a tornado without the twister part. The winds were wicked and the garden really got clobbered. And you can see there's a chunk out of the willow there, and we have a support on this branch that's not really snapped. It just had so much weight on it. It is bouncing back, but it's taken a while. And then the poor neighbors, you can see they lost siding, and there were two big huge branches that actually fell between our properties, and a lot of debris, a lot of cutting, and luckily we have been able, it was a miracle. These things have survived, and it wasn't too much damage really in the end, so very thankful for that. A few things got lost. Sorry, slow down. And I did lose some shade. I'd always lamented about my shade a little bit, but now I can have, this area gets a lot more sun, and I have a new purchase then to ease my pain. I went and bought a new flower, and it's an aster there, and it's not super sunny today, but it does get a lot more sun in this area of the yard. This plant I had to cut way back because branches got on it. I lost one of my lanterns, got smashed, and my pillar that I had there, my plant stand in that empty spot over there, got clobbered. But between everything, it was not too bad. Branches came over here, and I'm still in recovery a little bit. But everything has bounced back. Here, the red garden. Even my little garden art here, my $5 garage sale thing, didn't get smashed. Branches went around it. We did move it over here a little bit better, but maybe you can see some of those colors in there. And I still haven't, if you saw my other video, I haven't moved my pig squeak. I was gonna plant it somewhere else, and then I thought, no, where are you doing red? I was not thinking. So it is there waiting to be put in the ground. I did lose plants that were there. My big yellow flowers got taken down. So that poor little impatient was so like pushed over. It had fallen on its head, but it has, you know, that's resilience. That's why I love gardening. Those things have come back and they are fine. I can't believe it. It's just so, I don't know, encouraging to me when I have that happen. My little mini black-eyed Susans are, I used to have more of them. I don't know what happened exactly, but hopefully I'm gonna maybe get that to reseed, and then I'll save them and plant more. This garden here, the multicolor garden, is also benefiting from a little more sun, and that's a good thing. That is a very, very good thing. I did find a little flag I had to hang there, and still, I mean, those marigolds that I bought that were getting destroyed and munched on in the ground, I lifted out and put them in this pot, and they're still not blooming, and I don't know why. I think they are mutants or something. Then this flowering kale got way big, and I'm gonna move it out of that pot. And speaking of moving things, I'm trying an experiment. I had this boxwood, smallish boxwood in a pot, and it was all together. It was one whole boxwood, and I wanted a topiary, a true topiary. So I cut the sides off and got left with this teeny little guy here. And hopefully I can shape him to be that tight ball and get him to straighten up a little bit. And then I had some rooting chemical stuff that I dipped these in and put them in some water, and we'll see if I can get them to root and make more topiaries. I need to go in here and cut this off to even start that ball now. I probably cut these two off. And I watch Linda Vader, and she has all these topiaries. Makes me want them. So we'll see. I kind of manhandled it a little bit, so it may just not make it. I don't know. And these, I've rooted certain things before, but I don't know. I'll just keep trying, keep the water level up, and be patient. There's Lily. Hi, Lil. She just got up and she looks grumpy. There is the support, keeping it up. If you saw my other video, my little resurrection lilies were just tiny. Maybe they were 6 inches out of the ground, but now look at them. And my niece, as I shared, called them flamingo flowers when she was little, so they will always be called flamingo flowers here. Nothing new there, just pink, pink, pink. I was watering because the lawn guys came and it made the yard yellow. I don't know exactly why. In the front, as I prepare for fall, I decided to leave the pink, but I put 2 orange begonias in the mix, and that's because of the Annabelle hydrangea is doing its color change, and it gets this kind of corally, pinky look now. It may be ahead of schedule. It's usually a little bit later that it does this, but it's beautiful. And so I thought I could kind of put that in the mix, this kind of pinky coral with everything to make it, late summer. Kind of like it. And it's not a white garden anymore. It never was. That was my intent. And I think maybe I'll even take the white begonias out. Although these are still kind of whitish. And then the mother bird, I don't know if you can see. I think they're gone. I've had to let my grapevine go a little bit because there's a terrible kind of messy little nest up there, but I think they're gone. They're raised and moving on. All right, this side of the yard, I have to do something. My ferns here, I used to have a little fern garden, and they just aren't happy. I don't know what changed, but I thought maybe I would go try to find those, I guess they're perennial ferns, but yeah, I need to do something because it's not very beautiful. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, and there's my broom and stuff I was working earlier and left it out because that's how I roll. Things that need cut. When we took branch after branch, we had to start at this top of this huge pile of limbs, and it took probably 2 days, and we dragged it all to the street. And my husband took pictures on his phone, so if I can, I may attach them at the end, just so you can see what it was like. Still thankful though, not a lot of damage. I think the poor neighbors got a little worse than we did. Anyway, that took away from the garden, moving all that stuff. So I again feel things aren't tended to like they should be, but it's all part of it. It's okay. And there's more of the flamingo flowers. Oh, and I showed this before, and it got hit a little bit ago and cracked. This time it totally got smashed, which is sort of funny. It's taken 2 hits now, so it's just life. All right. I don't want to make anybody sick, and there's a dog barking. I'm so sorry. Here we go. There's my happy little, I made that with the annuals I bought, trying to get that fall look. And then here was the plant stand that got crunched, and I decided I was going to try to save it, and I put a planter, just a plastic pot in there because I needed it to be round, and then did kind of a with grout, spackle, whatever you call that stuff, and some broken pieces of pottery and glass, and then I got to get something for the top. But there's some kind of Japanese art where they repair things. Martha Stewart did a thing on it once, and they'll take teapots and things and give them a new life, and that always intrigued me. So let's see if I can get this to come back and put it back in the garden. So, and I've even treated this with that spackle. I just ran it down. That was an old, I think Hobby Lobby is where I got that stand, and it is heavy, and hopefully will take the repair. So, always a mess around here. All right. I don't know if I showed my bees and sunflowers. I might have. For right after the 4th of July, well, we have the county fair for a week after the 4th of July, and then I always keep the American up for that. And then it's into bees and sunflowers. And everybody's doing fall early, so I might start getting my fall organized. Another good YouTuber is Lauren Nichols, and she is like staging all of her decor. She's getting it ready, and I thought that was a great idea. So I might start digging through the fall stuff. But I do like my sunflowers and bees this time of year. Oh, you can't see the wreath on the door, but a lot of yellow. All right, I'm probably boring you enough, and Lily is on my feet because she wants my attention, and so when Lily calls, I gotta go. But thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a good day and things are going well for you. Check back, see what I'm up to, see how things turned out. Have a glorious day. Bye now.